Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the rest of 2023. Spirit, we're going to see what is happening for the next 6 weeks. So we're mid-November now. I want to take a look at what's coming up for the rest of the year. I know I'm going to be putting out the December reading next week, but let's see what's going on. Oh, cards are flying out. I'll take that as a good thing. Let's see what's going on for the rest of the year. How are we going to wrap up 2023 and sort of where we're headed in 2024? All right, so I'm just getting your cards out. So listen, couple things while I'm getting the cards. Thank you so much for the support with the November reading so far, you guys. You have no idea. I'm telling you, I know, I keep talking about it, can't help it. I am blown away by the wonder that is Capricorn. And I have some really cool stuff coming up. I'm going to say this now before I get into the reading. I'm starting to do some hypnosis, and I want to do a group hypnosis session to overcome what we need to overcome. This is with the November theme. If you didn't watch the November video, I'm going to have it at the end of this video. You'll see the little doodad in the corner where you can click on it, play the video. Okay, so if you are interested in doing, and this is live, this is not pre-recorded, I'm doing it live for everybody. If you want to get in on this, I want you to send an email to nancyrichmondtarot.com. No, nancyrichmondtarot@gmail.com. Let me know, and I'll set something up. When I get enough people, we're going to see how this hypnosis thing goes. You know, I love working with energy, and man, you never know what's going to come up. So keep that in mind. Let's get back to your reading. What's happening for the next couple of weeks? Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Mama Bear is here to save the day. Well, at least make sure everyone's taken care of. So is this taking care of you? I hope so. You taking care of you is what I mean. Let's take a look at the cards. So where are we right now? We're mid-November, right? And remember, if you don't remember, I'm going to keep saying remember because I'm assuming you watched the Capricorn video. So apologies if you haven't watched it. Make sure you do. And if you're new, hey, watch it as well. Okay, here's where we're at. We're trying to get through some stuff in November. We know we want to be victorious and we want to overcome whatever obstacle is going on in life. Here's where we're at. First card up, we have the Page of Swords. These are ideas. This is things taking off. This is information coming into you. So if you haven't overcome, maybe you're doing research, maybe you're pulling things together, maybe you're looking for your resources and support. That is not a bad thing at all. I know that I did reference holding things close, but remember, when you're working on something, it's okay to talk to select people about what you're doing. You don't want to blab it to everyone. Keep your cake hole shut, right? You don't want to blab to everybody, but if you need that support, reach out to people you can trust. If you're looking for resources, reach out to people who might be able to hook you up with those resources. Nothing wrong with that. The other card that came out with it is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not mad at this card. I love the Ten of Pentacles upright because it's like the perfect life. Not that there's such a thing as perfect, but I think you get what I mean. It's an awesome life. Everything is good. Family, money, kids, dog, house, like everything is really good. Even though this is in the reverse position, it's saying to me that the opportunities potentially that come from you doing this work, really researching, being open to receiving information, being open to receiving help and assistance can get you towards this goal. I think as you go through the rest of November into December, if you continue on this trajectory, let's say you don't wrap up everything you need to by the end of November. Let's say that doesn't happen. Well, it doesn't mean the chance is over. You can keep going through this in December and even into January. And if you have achieved it, this will help you maintain. This will help you find more things that will allow you to keep things status quo in a zone and in a balance that feels good to you. So I hope that makes sense. Now I want to take a look at sort of what's going to help you through the next 6 weeks as we move from now all the way into January, okay? what's going to help you, and where you might find some challenges. So let's take a look at your superpowers. Let's look at the good stuff now. We have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, to me, especially in the upright position and in a protected position, is talking about something that is coming to you, okay, sort of like news, like the Page of Swords. So maybe all your research and everything is bringing you good results, but it's something unexpected, and it is something very pleasant, which I love. Now, before I move on, I'm going to throw in a caveat here. This good news, this good thing, this good feeling, this feel-good feeling could be coming if you are doing the work, okay? And doing work, I'm going to stop and talk about that for a moment. I'm going on a tangent. I know I do it sometimes, but hey, that's how it is. Okay, let's talk. Okay, we're going to talk now. When I say the word work, it just means effort, okay? You are efforting. I firmly believe in the law of attraction because I have seen it work in my life where I have done absolutely nothing and had amazing results. And I have worked very, very hard at something and had shit results, okay? So I've seen both and I've experienced both. Am I a master at now having everything come just easily? No, but man, am I getting good at it. So when I say when you put the work in, that's the effort. From a law of attraction perspective, that is doing your visualizations, meditations, affirmations, whatever that means to you. I have my own format. That's what I follow, and that is what you need to be doing. If it is something where you actually do have to go out and physically move or speak to people or reach out or research, then that's what it is. And you will know what that means. It depends on how you work things, right? So if you're a law of attraction junkie and guru and you know what you're doing in that regard, you know what I'm talking about. You know you don't have to do a damn thing except your visualization, right? So I hope that makes sense. That is all a good card. All of that energy is really wonderful. Here's the thing you might want to watch out for. Pitfalls, obstacles, things that pop up that you're going to have to deal with. We have the Four of Swords, and it's in the reverse. This is saying to me, okay, let's talk about the Four of Swords upright. Upright, this is a card of rest. It's rejuvenation. It's relaxation. It's getting yourself back up to speed in the condition, the optimal condition for whatever it is you need to do moving forward. It's taking the time. It's the self-care and self-love. It's all of that stuff and getting the rest that you need. When this comes in the reverse and it's in a challenge position, this is saying to me, honey, it's time to move, okay? It's time to move. You can't stay in bed with the covers over your head anymore, all right? If you find yourself slipping into that, make sure that you catch it and you just rewrite it. You go, okay, nope, getting up, having a shower, moving, doing my stuff, doing my meditation, doing my visualization, whatever it is. Make sure you don't get stuck in an energy of apathy or indifference or whatever, or I'm too tired. I know it can happen, especially if things don't look like they're going the way you want them to. It's easy to fall into that trap. This is something to be mindful of as we close out 2023, right? The next 6 weeks moving into 2024. Be very mindful of this, okay? Now, let's take a look at the potential outcome, and then we're going to get some oracle cards to clarify all of this and anchor it all in. So the potential outcome, first card up is the King of Swords. Beautiful. This is like leadership and mastery over things that, states of mind, planning and execution. Less about execution, but definitely about the planning and seeing that things execute as they should. Underlying energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This would be a really good couple. This would be a really good couple. The Queen of Pentacles, very earthy and grounded and taking care of business. With the King of Swords, it's like They both have the, I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. This is going to resonate for some of you, so take it, right? And we'll bring her back. Let's bring the Queen of Pentacles back, okay? So if this describes you and your other half, doesn't matter if you're man, woman, two men, two, I don't care. Doesn't matter, right? It's the traits. So one of you is that nurturer. You're taking care of the family. You're making sure the household is running good and everything is good, including yourself. The Queen of Pentacles knows that self-care is so important. And then the King of Swords is, I'm going to make the plans. I'm going to get stuff done. I'm going to find the resources. I'm going to do all of this so that I can complement your energy. So as an outcome card, this is making sure the plans that you're laying, the information you're pulling in, these surprises coming up are all pulling together so that you're not feeling like you want to turtle and hide under your covers, and so that you see that 10 of Pentacles energy coming your way. You're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. That's what the King of Swords is speaking to right now. Beautiful. I really like that energy. Along with the King of Swords for the outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles, and I know what this is. Six of Pentacles is about things being in balance, things, if things were topsy-turvy or up and down, it's things kind of starting to settle. This is in the reverse position. That's not happening. I spoke about this in the November video, and I said by the end of November, as you're working through all your stuff, once you get into December, that might be the time to start straightening things out, because you know you're so focused on this one area that you kind of let everything else go, but not in a bad way. It's okay. Looked like December might be the time to write that. I don't think so. I think life is going to be a little crazy in December. I think it's going to, and I'm smiling when I say this because I don't mean it in a bad way. I think you might need some more time to work on whatever it is you got to sort out in life, and it's just going to take a little more time. But going into, going into January, things should get much better. Here we are, Queen of Pentacles, and I'm pulling an extra card. To see where we headed as we move into January. Where we headed? Six of Swords. Yes, and it's upright. We're moving onto something better. I love it. Okay, that is so good. So cool. Loving this energy so far. Now I'm going to get our oracle cards, and we're going to pull this all together. And tie it all together and see how we go. I have to fix up my board here. My table's getting a little messy. What do we got? Oh yes, I love that. Okay, I'm liking it. Wow, these are good. These are really good. This is a beautiful deck that I'm using. And the messages are really gentle, so it's nice that these messages are going to pull the tarot cards all together. So I'm looking at our Page of Swords and 10 of Pentacles combination. So this is where we are right now. Remember how I said pulling stuff together, getting ideas, you know, looking at, okay, how do I make this 10 of Pentacles work? How do I get that awesome, amazing life that I want by the time we start flowing into January? The card that came out is Surrender. And it says, all is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Listen to your gut. Remember, I was saying, like, things are going to move forward. Like, we want to get past this thing, and we want to be victorious, and we want things to work out well. Well, you know what? Don't obsess. Don't obsess over it. Don't let it take over it's more about your mind that I'm talking about now, because swords are very prevalent and really sticking out in this reading with our Page of Swords, our King of Swords, and our Six of Swords. That is thought, that is the mind. Okay? If the monkey mind starts going and you're putting too much emphasis on, oh, but what about this plan? Do I need to do that? This is where you're going to trip yourself up. Okay? So the Surrender card is saying, listen to your gut as well. Even when it's around thoughts and plannings, there's nothing wrong with listening to your gut. You know, that inner voice saying, you might want to recheck that. Is this going in the right way? So it's about not obsessing over, is this right or wrong? Listen to your gut. Pull that in as you're going through the next 6 weeks. Now we're going to take a look at our opportunities and challenges. So that's our Page of Cups and our Four of Swords card, right? And the card that came out is opening. And it says, I'm open to receiving the gifts of the universe. What did I say with this Page of Cups? It's going to be a nice little surprise. So if you are not obsessing over all of the plans and the things that you're trying to pull together, and you let it flow, right? Be open to the good stuff coming in. Use some visualization if you need to. Picture, it's all good stuff coming. Everything I want is coming to me, right? Or use that as a mantra. I just gave you one. Whatever works for you. Affirmation, I don't care. The point is that you need to be open and willing to receive all the good stuff that the universe wants to bring to you. So I like that with those cards. That's how you overcome your challenges. That's how you overcome that Four of Swords in reverse. And you don't just, turtle and hide under the covers, hide under the duvet. I know we all want to do that sometimes, but now is not the time, not in the next 6 weeks. Now, when we look at our outcome, so this is under our King of Swords and our Six of Pentacles, right? So things are like really coming together. You're really feeling like you've got everything together, but there are still some things that have to kind of come back into balance, which is okay. We know that things are going to head in a good direction with that Six of Swords for January. But with our King of Swords and our Six of Pentacles, the card that came out is simplicity. It says, deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. Do not overcomplicate things. This is getting up in your head. This is obsessing over the plans and the outcome. You need to step away from that. That's the simplicity. That's the simplifying. Listen to your gut. Be mindful of what's going on. I'm not saying put something on autopilot and walk away for 2 weeks. No, you want to keep your eye on things. But the easier you make it, the simpler you make it, the more graceful and flowy things will be as you move into January of 2024. Oh, I like this. This is so good. I feel like the reading's not done though. I feel like it's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm pulling another card. That's you, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, you got 2 cards. This is on that Six of Swords going into January. This is moving on to something better, right? With that Six of Swords energy. Let's see the cards that came out. The first one is Radiance. It says, I'm a radiant reflection of God's light. You can be a beacon to others. I love that. And somebody had that, and I want to say it was Libra. Libra has tons of that energy, or has had it in 2023. If you have strong Libra on your chart, go watch the November video for Libra, because I think this is good, like double down the energy for you. If you watch that video, it makes sense about you being a beacon. And the next card that came out is Purification. My energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. Right after this Simplicity card. December is going to be the simplicity piece of, okay, where can I pare things down? How can I make things simpler? How can I make things easier? And January is the implementation. Wow. Okay, this is good. I feel better now. I don't know why, but something felt unfinished with this reading. So I love this. I think this is a fantastic energy. As usual, I'm going to say the effort you put in is going to dictate what your results are going to be. Like in the computer world, garbage in equals garbage out. So remember that. Look at all you have to look forward to, and efforting can be quite easy. That's a whole other story. Maybe we'll talk about that in December's reading. Anyway, good luck, Capricorn. I hope everything goes well in the next 6 weeks. And yes, we'll see you in the December reading. Bye for now.